This is just way too weird.
It's really, like, so out there.
Shut up, trolls. Listen and you might learn something about industrial relations.
Sis, he is coming back from doing something disgusting in the backyard.
That was a much-needed relief. You better get a pooper scooper out there before a section of the lawn dies and the flies appear.
Trolls. You better get out there and clean up the mess before Mom and Dad get home.
Not me. I am only visiting.
No way, Jose.
Alright, gross dog, I invited you here to tell me about IR and the government. Not to mess up our backyard.
Fine. The Australian government and industrial relations. Let me first ask you what you know.
Well, Australia has a written constitution that allocates power between the Commonwealth and the states, sets out the role of parliaments, the Governor-General and judiciary.
It also details a number of express and implied rights and divides power into 3 separate fields: legislative, executive and judicial.
Hey, I am the CIT student here. Dog, let's go to another room.
It's pretty gross in here. Even for a dog like me, who still needs toilet training.
No one will bother us in this recreation park toilet. So tell us more about the government and IR.
Section 51 of the Constitution gives Parliament the power to make laws for the peace, order, and good government of the Commonwealth.
Look, get to the point about IR.
Oh, alright, you better sit down and get comfortable.
Oh my. Did I just sit down on this gross wet floor?
Never mind. Section 51 allows for conciliation and arbitration for the prevention and settlement of industrial disputes extending beyond the limits of any one state. Parliaments pass and amend legislation based on each government's political ideology and policies.
Which means that legislative changes made to federal industrial relations reflect the ideology of the government that passes it.
The federal government also has a considerable role in setting the social and economic environment within which the industrial relations system operates.
As an employer of public servants, it provides a proving ground for many of its policy initiatives. It seeks to lead the private sector in implementing labor market initiatives.
The stank air in here is expanding your mind. But, I for one, like Ron's students, am starting to feel sick. Let's go somewhere else to continue this conversation. That's better. Now the Australian Constitution is interpreted and enforced by the High Court of Australia, the supreme judicial body in the country.
And, through its decisions, the High Court has had a profound effect on the system and practice of Australian industrial relations.
That's all for now. Ron Ostrowski, that great teacher, will cover this topic in much more detail during class. Now get on home and have a long bath. You smell of urine and other unspeakable substances.